Hi everyone, this is Felicia, and I am on my third layout from the Copper Mountain kit. I decided to use one of these photos of my buddy there, David, and I decided to use some of those green strips from the last layout too as well. I'm going to stamp the chevron arrow there on this green strip, pardon my head there, and I'm using VersaFine ink, black ink. This ink is great. It's wonderful. Gives a crisp, clear stamp image every time. And I just love this stuff. And I've had that ink pad right there for about a year now. And I use it all the time. So I'm putting that down. And I'm going to skip the rest so that I can speed it up. And I am putting the arrows down, trying to figure out how I want them to be put down there. What I use is a baby wipe to wipe off my stamps because it works really well. And not only that, the VersaFine ink does not stain your stamps, which I'm really happy. Wiping off the excess from my hands. And I am now going to mat this photo on some black American Crafts cardstock. And I'm situating the photo there because I want a little bit of the black showing. Cutting it down. So that is a 5x7 that I'm working with right now. I'm also going to mat it on this pattern paper, which also came from out of the Copper Mountain kit. And I am matting that down there right now. And I'm trying to figure out if I want the arrows to go in the front and the back. And then I got that little extra strip there as well to offset some of the black and white there on the matted part of the photo. And then I put this down to pretty much so that the black stripe there, the extra doesn't blend into the gray cardstock there that I'm using. Oh, by the way, the gray cardstock is um, from out of the Copper Mountain kit as well. So now I'm putting down, trying to figure out where I want to put this journaling card. The journaling card I made with an Allie Edwards stamp. I used to get her stamps a lot through Technique Tuesday. So now I am arranging the hearts, trying to figure that out. And then I'm going to the digits there from the Copper Mountain kit. Trying to pull that out. Actually, that one says one day, one fine day. And then that's a heart. Now I'm putting that all back. So I'm trying to figure out is there something else I need to add, and then I do. And I'm grabbing a sequin heart from the Freckled Fawn embellishment kit. And that is from the January 2015 embellishment kit. And I'm cutting out the stars too as well. Putting those down, trying to arrange it. I'm keeping them on the plastic until I figure out how I want them arranged. And I'm putting them down there and figuring out, is this how I want everything? And then I'm going to, of course, take a photo here. Once I figure out what kind of gray letters there I want, I decided to go with the Kelly Perky ones. And I'm going to use those to spell out the word fun at the top there in a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm getting my title together, and that is Thickers there. And that is the Dear Lizzie set. And what I do is I use my cutting mat as a guide to make sure I'm putting them on straight, because I'm not the best person at putting those things on straight, so I have to have some kind of guideline. And excuse me, and sorry it's off the camera there. I was supposed to pull it down, but I think I got a little ahead of myself there. So now I'm putting the word fun on that index card, which was in my stash. That did not come with the kit, so I found that with the Kelly Perky's letter stickers. So I tuck that in. I think I'm going to be pulling that down here in a minute. So I'm taking a picture with my iPhone so I can remember what it looks like. And then I'm going to go ahead and take everything off and start gluing it down. And I'm figuring, is that everything I need to put on there? And it is. So now I'm starting to glue everything down. I had a little trouble with my ATG gun. So I ended up changing it out. As you can see now, it's got tape on it, but I think I still had a little bit of a problem trying to figure out what was going on with it. But then I figured it out. And I opened up my purple one there. That's a thicker, and that's a 1/2 inch tape to see, how I'm supposed to line it up. And I figured that out, but I didn't close the cover back. But anyway, I am now putting down those strips, and they're going down as if I just threw them down there and they landed any old way. And that's the look I want to have. Decided to put the arrow strip underneath the photo. Now I'm going to glue down this photo here. I'm gluing it on an angle to give it some kind of interest. And then I'm also getting ready to put this index card behind it there so the word fun is sticking out. Peeling off the tape off of the back of the chipboard there from the digits there. And I'm putting those down as well. Now I figured out this is where the hearts are going to go. And then I'm going to put the word beach right at the top there. Those are from the Dear Lizzie set there, American Crafts. They're nice and spongy like. So now I'm writing on the journaling card, and I'm writing, David had a wonderful time at Stinson Beach. He loved the idea of walking in the sand. This is one of many beach fun times for David. And at that point, I didn't put the date down there once I finished journaling that portion down there. I remembered the date a little later because I think I had to think about it first. So I glued that down, and I glued it partially on the photo. Now I'm using the multimedia matte from Ranger to glue down the little sequin heart. And that is from Freckled Fawn. The stars are also from Freckled Fawn. And I'm putting those down, getting them down there, situated really good there. So once I get those arranged, then I decide that it's almost done. Because then I think about there's something else I need to add on to it. And so put the cap back on. Now I'm thinking there's something else I need to add. And at that point, I think I grabbed the Doodlebug enamel arrows there. So I'm putting those down, and I'm putting a few arrows up the top pointing towards the word fun. Just getting those situated. Once I have all that stuff situated down, then I'm probably thinking there's something missing, and there is actually. So I decided to grab an American Crafts marker, which you'll see here, and I forgot what color that was, but I guess it's a lime green, and it matches the strip that I have, and I colored every other heart, so just the 2 hearts there to give it some kind of contrast and to carry over the green strip to the left side of the. Then that's when I remember the date, so I write the date too as well. So now I figured it's all done. Then I think, oh, wait a minute. Let me grab my Signo and get some white dash lines down there. So the white dash lines are all over on the edges there to make it look like it's been stitched. When it hasn't, it's also, that's how you get faux stitching. Alrighty, so it's all done there. Thank you for watching, and take care.